We're recording. All right, everybody, welcome back. Vincent.
What's about 2 weeks?
I feel like it's been longer than that.
Feels like it's been longer than that.
Oh, so in the last podcast, the one I shot without you, talked about this thing that the old guys do at the bar. Have you ever walked to a bar and ordered a shot and a beer at the same time?
I've done it before, but
these dudes do it every single time. We'll do like a half shot. Well, you know, fill these little glasses up. But I talked about that last time, and I was like, are they trying to catch up? Oh, we're drinking Old Smoky Tennessee peanut butter whiskey. Shout out, Zach. I'm running out, man. There's not a lot left, so.
refill.
You know. All right, so to get the podcast rolling again with two of us instead of just me rambling by myself.
Yeah. Oh, the peanut butter one?
Yeah, it goes down smooth. It don't really burn at all.
I remember this one from one night we came over. That shit was good as hell. We finished that bottle.
That time we had, it was a peanut, I can't remember the name of that one.
That was a different one?
It's like Screwball or something like that. Well, that was good stuff. It tastes similar to this. It all depends on which one's cheaper. That's the one we buy next.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And I'm back. So, what's been going on, man?
Nothing, man.
Besides the gym the other day, we haven't seen each other in 2 weeks. I mean, literally, the gym was like a week and a half, and today is like 2 weeks.
Sore,
yeah, my chest is hurting.
I think mine's worse than yesterday.
My legs are hurting.
I went to sleep late. I think that's why.
Yeah, I did too. I tried to go to sleep early, but I couldn't. I finished Punisher all the way through.
On Netflix? Or
yeah.
the one that was on Netflix?
And then I think I'm on season 3 of Daredevil.
Yeah.
I should have watched Daredevil first, because Punisher shows up there first. And
I haven't even watched Daredevil.
it's good, dude. It's better than I thought. I thought it was going to be dumb.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good.
My cousin Aaron likes that, he likes the, what's his name? Flash. Is that on WB, in it?
Yeah, it's on CW. Yeah.
He got a whole tattoo and everything.
But he used to run track, didn't he?
Yeah, that's probably why.
That's probably why. I knew a dude named Bobby I used to work with. He had the Flash logo tattooed on his chest, and he used to run track. And he kind of looked like he was like a white dude with brown hair, so he kind of looked like he could pull it off.
Yeah, back then Aaron was fast as hell.
I still haven't even seen his tattoo.
Baseball, soccer.
Did he get his tattoo finished?
I'm not sure. He's in California right now. He switched up jobs and stuff. So.
Oh, he's not doing. What was he doing? Safe Flight? Was that him that was doing that?
No. He told me about that, but they never called him or nothing like that. So.
I can't remember the jingle. Safe Flight something. Safe Flight something.
Oh, that's what it is. No,
it's something like that, but I don't know the words. Something.
When I applied for it, I swear I never heard of it. But
yeah, I heard of it. Yeah, I don't know if they did the window on my truck or not.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, dude, we got to start getting back in the gym. I was talking to this dude at work, and he was saying we should do every 2 days. So he says he does Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday. But we shoot the podcast on Friday, so that doesn't work for us.
Yeah. But at least till we get, maybe every other day, we get used to it.
Yeah.
Because when I work out in my gym, or in the garage, it works out different muscles. Well, I do get sore sometimes, like.
But those are the same muscles that you work out all the time.
So if I keep on doing that, then eventually I'm not gonna get sore.
Yeah, but I think we need to take it lighter on the legs, because dude, my legs still hurt.
I was more about the arms. The thing we were pulling down and shit and pulling like this.
Yeah, I was Freddy Spaghetti today. I felt like I was gonna fall a couple times. Like, oh, my legs are giving out.
It'd be nice to get there with the free weights,
I know. Part of me. We'll figure the schedule out later. I want to go in the morning, but dude, I got to be at work at 6. So that means I'd have to be at the gym at 4:30.
Get there at least 4:50 and leave. Or how far is the drive from there?
No, dude, it's only 15 minutes from here. So from there, they're close to the highway. It'd probably be 10 minutes from there. But I show up late, so I got to give myself some extra time to get there.
Yeah.
And then plus, you pull up in the parking lot, you don't want to be going inside. You're just sitting there like,
That's what I do every time I go to work. If it's 5 minutes or depending on what time, I sit there, close my eyes for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't do that no more. I did that once or twice. Wake up, first break. Oh, man. But like today, I got into work today and I busted ass. So I did my quota, and then I started another one. So when I go in tomorrow, I got one halfway done, and then I got a whole 8 hours to get the other 3 done.
Yeah. Time getting off same time?
Yeah, 2:30. But it's chill. Last Saturday, because I was in COVID protocols, I couldn't go to work, and so I missed out on my overtime.
Yeah.
So that was my mandatory Saturday, the one that I was sick for. So this one's voluntary. But they said last Saturday they got Rudy's barbecue breakfast tacos, and I was like, "That's what's up, man. I want some breakfast tacos." I hope they buy Monsters too. Oh man.
I thought they had them for y'all.
They did that last time, but I didn't go this. I mean, they did the Saturday I worked, and that day they got us. I think they got us Jason's Deli.
That's pretty good.
I got the tuna sandwich. I never had a tuna sandwich in Jason's Deli. It was pretty good. It was kind of weird because they put tomato and lettuce on it like a regular sandwich, but it's whatever, man. It's whatever. So yeah, we're drinking some more Corona Premiers because this is what was in the fridge. And I had time. I just didn't.
Yeah.
You ever had these before?
It's been a while.
I mean, it's similar to a Michelobe Ultra in carbs and calories.
Yeah.
But it still. I mean, it doesn't have that skunky Corona. I feel like Corona has
the
that.
Bottle?
That skunk aftertaste or smell a little bit.
What's your plans tomorrow? Watch the games after work.
I don't know. I want to watch that UFC fight.
Oh, I saw you shared it with me, but I want to watch both fucking football games, man. I think they're gonna be good.
The UFC fight will be over at 9, or starts at 9.
Yeah.
But the football game, what time's it? What time's
the
first
3, afternoon.
3
and
then
the
7,
night game.
and then 7.
Yeah.
And that 7 game won't be over till like 10.
Yep.
What's the early game?
I think it's
Bengals,
Cincinnati, and
all right. So
Tennessee.
I went 6 for 6 on my predictions on that last podcast that I was predicting games.
And you picked against your Eagles,
bro. Did I really think they were going to beat Tom Brady? No, we don't have the quarterback to do it right. Jalen Hurts, he may be a good quarterback in the next 5 years, but he's still got to prove to some people that he can make it happen when it matters, and he didn't do that. And Dak Prescott proved exactly that he shouldn't have got that contract. Dude, everyone knows the referee has to place that ball. You can't just hand it to your center and then hike the ball.
Yeah.
You can't do that. When has that ever been allowed?
And also, when that ref was trying to touch the ball, they bumped into each other.
Yeah, they were blocking. They're blocking him out of the way, basically, because they forgot he had to touch it. And what they should have done is turn around and handed him the ball, and then moved out of his way so he could at least put it down. So they shouldn't have ran that play, honestly. You run to the outside. You didn't have enough time.
Or he could have slid a little early.
And they blew a timeout earlier. And then we sat here and watched it. Me, Theo, David, and my mom and Randy.
Yeah, they also
there was a bunch of stuff in the first quarter though too. They left like 14 points. They should have scored a touchdown on one play. And
in the defense too, they could have had interceptions. And they didn't.
Yeah.
All year they've been intercepting their motherfucker and do shit this summer.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I mean,
maybe next year.
Stop. Cowboys fans, stop saying that. Stop saying maybe next year. And stop saying, well, we're America's team. You know what? If America's been losing for 30 years, then yeah. Okay. But quit saying that. I'm tired of hearing, well, we're still America's team. They're on the radio talking about, well, more people tuned in to watch the Cowboys game than any other football game all season. It's like, okay, that's cool. People wanted to watch you lose.
It's like it's the whole thing where everybody. That's why Mayweather's so rich.
Exactly. Everybody wanted to watch Mayweather lose.
Except Mayweather won.
He won every time.
Yeah.
You know how many times he probably bet on himself?
Yeah.
Because he's like, I know I'm going to win. They're not going to beat me.
Yeah. Nah, but I think big prediction, man. If Tom Brady wins another Super Bowl this year, I think he's going to retire.
I don't think he is. What is Gronk's contract for?
This is last year.
Oh, it is?
There's a bunch of players on there. This is last year. And even their offensive coordinator coach, Leftwich, here we got
Byron Leftwich.
He got interviewed by the Bears. Probably a bad place to go, but
dude, it just depends. How was their season? They might have a high draft pick.
That too, but still.
The Eagles got 3.
Well, they got that quarterback from last year. Remember?
Who?
The Bears.
Do you think that was the answer? You think he's the answer?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think there's not a good quarterback class this year. I don't think.
Dude, there's always a good quarterback in the draft. The problem is you have to have the right coach, you have to have the right offensive coordinator, and you have to have the right players surrounding him. And if you don't have all those things, you get Tony Romo playing all these years, racking up all these stats, and never got a Super Bowl, never really had huge playoff wins to march to a Super Bowl. But then, like Tom Brady, that's why it seems like Belichick sees stuff in quarterbacks that other people don't.
Yeah.
Because he drafted Tom Brady. Tom Brady was not supposed to be what he is. He looked just like another random dude that was going to be in the year for 2 leagues and then out. Yeah. And he'd be sacking groceries or using his college degree in whatever he got it for. And then you look at Jimmy Garoppolo. He wasn't nothing big in college. Like, people weren't, we got to draft him. He's the number 1 draft pick. And he's there. And Brady basically made Belichick get rid of him. And Jacoby Brissett, too. Both those dudes are dudes that, they went on. Jacoby Brissett only did like 2 years, though, right?
I think so, but I think
with the
last
Colts.
year he played with the Colts.
I think he's still with the Colts.
Decent, yeah.
Well, Carson Wentz got hurt, so they had to put him in.
Yeah. But he's a good quarterback to me.
He's a good quarterback. He's got an arm. He's got a cannon on him. He can chunk that ball. But I'm so happy for Matthew Stafford getting that first playoff win. He's a Texas boy. Give it up for Matthew Stafford. But
he's gonna lose this week.
No, he's not, bro. What were my predictions?
I thought you picked the Bucks.
Did I pick? Oh yeah, I did pick the Bucks. That's right. I forgot they were playing the Bucks. Dude, I was drunk when I made those predictions. I was at the bar when I just scrolled through. I was like, "These are my picks. Circle, 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 circle on the picture." So I took the Titans over the Bengals. I took the Titans, and then I took Buffalo over Kansas City, and then I took Tom Brady over the Rams, and then I took Aaron Rodgers over. What's the other team?
They're playing the.
Who am I missing?
49ers.
Yeah, I took Aaron Rodgers. Hates the 49ers. And I'm taking Aaron Rodgers over the 49ers. They should have drafted him. Oh, man. Can you imagine how the 49ers, how everything could have played out differently if they would have drafted him? And they had Harbaugh there with Aaron Rodgers and that offensive scheme? Oh, man. What if?
Yeah.
Someone should make an animated series like that about the NFL. What if?
For real, right? Make some money. I'll watch that.
What if this one dude got drafted with this team and it's all animated?
Or Drew Bledsoe never got hurt?
Yeah. Dude, there's so many what ifs in life, in football, in basketball, and all these things. And I don't know, man. It's crazy to think about that. Just that concept of that show. Whoever came up with that idea of the what if, because we all have those conversations.
Oh, yeah.
What if I was exposed to gamma radiation and I became the Incredible Hulk? Man, I'd be doing crazy stuff. I'd be robbing banks and they wouldn't be able to do nothing to me. I know. Like that movie Megamind, when Megamind gives the cameraman superpowers to be like a Superman character. He robs a bank, steals a couple of ATMs, puts a big screen up and a video game system. He's like, "Hey man, we have a door here, but I've been wanting to talk to you." He's like, "Can you just move because I'm playing this game?" He's like, "Where'd you get all this?" He's like, "I stole it. It's not mine." I watched that the other night and I was like, dude, that's why no one has superpowers.
Yeah.
Because it's just like telling somebody like they say you can judge a person's character by what they do when no one's around.
Yeah.
So like if you found a briefcase with $1 million, like Captain America, Steve Rogers would be like, "Well, you turn it into the authorities." Yeah. Me and you would be like, "We gotta go fuck off some money. It's not our money. Let's go buy some shit." We pull up in G-Wagons and all. Yeah. Did you pay off your house? Yup. Did you pay off your house? Yup. Did you get a new car? Uh-huh. Did you pay cash? Yup. What are we gonna do? Have to pay taxes on all this? Oh, let's not think about that right now.
Be first thing, go to casinos, trade that in.
Bro. We got $1 million. We go to the casino and lose half of it. Man.
No, you don't have to spend no money. I'm just saying, just play a couple games and then fucking leave, and they give you different money.
It's like, man, I knew he shouldn't have bet it all on black 27 or 20. What is it? I don't know what that game where it spins, where everybody says put whatever. I don't know. I'm not a gambler. I do those little touchscreen slot machines when I went up there. And that's it, and lose. I won $6 the first time I played on a 50-cent bet or whatever. And that's all I won, and I lost all the rest of it to a card game. But it's cool to go up there to WinStar and just kind of walk around and take it in. Yeah. I want to go see a concert or something up there, stand-up comedy. Oh, man. I want to do that for sure. So you still looking for another job, or you just gonna roll?
No, I'm just rolling, man. For now. Just waiting. Just getting my opportunity to learn more of the stuff on the stuff, you know.
Oh yeah. So apparently I can borrow against my paid time off.
What do you mean?
My PTO time. Mm-hmm. So because I tested positive for COVID, even though it was asymptomatic, I had to clear protocol, so I had to miss. I left early on Tuesday, half a day, worked off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then off Monday and Tuesday, went back Wednesday. And then today, my ops manager was like, all right, come here. Well, so what day did you leave early? I was like, Tuesday. He's like, what time did you leave? I was like, after lunch. He's like, okay, we need to put this in. And then he goes, okay, so I'm going to put in this. And he put in 3 days last week and 2 days this week. I was like, I don't have that much vacation. I only have like 18 hours. He's like, oh, I know. That's fine. We're just borrowing against. I was like, what does that mean? He goes, you're just going in the negative. We're going to front you 20 hours of paid time off because of COVID. I was like, that's what's up. He goes, it'll take you about 3 months to work it off. But, I
guess all the hours you work,
yeah, because we accumulate ours. They just don't give us 2 weeks vacation at the beginning of the year. We work the whole year, and then you work your way up to however many hours.
A certain amount of hours every 2 weeks or whatever.
And then this year we got two floating holidays now. So I'm not gonna like Juneteenth thing and Martin Luther King Day and like holidays like that. And then some people, like Muslim people, have one of those. I can't remember those holidays that they have, but there's like certain days. And then the Jewish people have their holidays, and then Mexican people have Independence Day in September. The one that Canelo always fights at. What is that, September 16th or whatever?
That was May 5th. Or what is that? Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah, that's Cinco de Mayo. That's not Mexican Independence Day. That's something else. The one in September. The one in September is Independence Day. But you know how like every culture has their holiday they recognize, but not every business or every government recognizes all those. So this year they gave us 2 floating holidays. So we just let them know that that's the day we're going to take our floating holiday on or whatever. Which I was like, that's pretty cool, man, because there's a lot of places that'll just be like, oh, suck it up. If the government doesn't recognize it, then we don't recognize it either. If the banks doesn't recognize it, we're going to be here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take off Columbus Day this year. The first terrorist invader of the United States.
When you do, tell my dad. Get mad.
Your dad and the Native Americans. Native American Indians and Tio Chente. Oh, man. He gets so worked up over that. Oh, man. That's why he hated. That's the only reason he hated Donald Trump. Not anything Trump ever said. Just because of the land. Like that, land, yeah. But it's not like they weren't going to get money out of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure. Or I don't know. I never really looked up to it. He told me about it. Give him a big speech about it.
Yeah, but when he tells us these big speeches, we've been drinking, and he's been drinking too. Yeah. Every time we hang out with your dad, we're all drinking.
He was going to Grandpa's tomorrow, but he has to work tomorrow.
Yeah, he's moving the wrong direction. He works further away from us now.
Dad and Grandpa can't visit him no more.
What?
Lunch. Grandpa used to go.
Oh yeah, Grand Prairie. Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think we've just been catching up in this podcast.
Yeah.
Not because we talked at the gym, but it was mostly my bullshit, and this is just us hanging out on a Friday.
But yeah, we went to my grandpa's on Tuesday. But it's fun because me, David, and
I was gonna go that night.
Yeah.
But I went to the bar instead because it was closer.
But Grandpa, he said, I'm gonna go to the front. I'll be right back. And that fool, my grandpa never came back, man.
He does that.
And then he was doing something in his truck though. David thought he went inside to get some glass of milk or some shit. Nope.
Yeah, I went out there. When did I go out there?
Sunday, didn't you? I think it was Sunday.
No, it was Monday. Monday, because the boys were out of school for MLK. So I went out there. Well, I got a late start, and we ended up. I told Troy I had to go to the bank, and then I had to hit. I just went to the ATM and deposited some money, and then I stopped and got McDonald's in Forest Hill, and then we drove out there. And my mom said she was gonna go out there, so I thought she was gonna be there. She didn't go out there that day. And then I pull up and Grandpa's not there. And normally Grandpa doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, he's usually just there. And especially with COVID.
His fence is locked and you got to call him. He don't answer you, but he's inside.
Yeah. So he's like taking his afternoon hibernation nap like the old David does. So I was just like, well, I told Troy and I told the boys, I was just like, hey man, I'll just eat y'all's food in the truck. If Grandpa shows up before we're done, we'll hang out. But when we were headed out there, it was still daylight, and none of the boys took jackets, and Troy and Oliver in shorts, Kane's in pants and long sleeves, and I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm like, man, I got a jacket in the car, and I'm cold. I'm going to go get it, but I'm like, nah, I can't do that. My kids are going to be there freezing their ass off. So we were out there. We started a fire. We burned the Christmas tree and just hanging out, and then we met that dude, Kenneth, that owns the property behind Grandpa. Mm-hmm. Or the alley, with that one dog, that Rottweiler, and I met that dude and hung out there for a little bit, and then I was like, man, Grandpa, it's getting cold, and the boys are cold. We're gonna head out, and Grandpa's got his jacket on and his pants, and he's like, okay, well, yeah, it's pretty cold out here. but Grandpa was at CC's. He went to go eat. That's where he was at.
By himself?
No, with Theo Mario. They went together. Theo Mario sent me the picture, and I was like, man, I don't know, dude. Sometimes CC sounds real good. Yeah. It just, have you been to that one on Hewlin?
No.
You need to go to that one on Hewlin. It's good. The pizza's always hot, and it's never really packed, so you can tell them, oh man,
it's all, that parking lot, the whole thing is empty. And even that
man, that Buffalo Wild Wings is the worst. It's so bad. Yes, since the remodel, it's nice inside, but it's like the one in Mansfield. It's like half the size of the one in Mansfield. And now they don't have any the booths and the tables are just on that one side. Yeah. And everything over here is high top tables. But they need a new wait staff, they need a new manager, they need something. They need some more cooks. Cause we went in there and there was no one there, and there was 3 waiters. Well, there was a bartender and 2 waiters in the whole place.
Yeah.
It took like 20 minutes to get some mozzarella sticks and our drinks.
Damn.
And I was just like, okay, well, and then we ordered the food, and it felt like 25, 30 minutes before the food got there. We had been there almost an hour before the food came out. And the food was all hot, and it was all good. No complaints on taste or flavor or being cold. But it was just like, dude.
There's a lot of people there?
No. There was two groups of people sitting on the high top tables, and there was probably like 4 and 4 in that. And then there's 2 dudes at the bar. And then behind me, I think there was 2 dudes together sitting at a table. And then over here, there was 3 dudes that already closed out. And I'm like, what are we doing? And I don't know if they're just focusing on like the pickup orders, to-go orders, because of COVID and people not. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. But it is terrible. And none of the waitresses or waiters that were there had I ever seen before.
Yeah.
So it's like when they did the remodel, everybody quit. And these dudes are either new or they're just not trained. Yeah.
Yeah, probably just they're short staffed, man.
You got to staff the kitchen, though. You got to staff the kitchen first. Because it's not hard taking orders, putting them in, and refilling drinks.
Yeah.
The kitchen has to be staffed. If you're not going to staff a kitchen, then don't open a restaurant, ever. The kitchen has to be rolling.
Yeah.
It feels like when you go to a food truck, there's usually like 2 or 3 dudes inside the food truck. One's taking orders and the other 2 are making orders.
Yeah.
And that's how they keep kicking the orders out. But if you have one dude taking orders and also making all the food, you're just going to lose money. Yeah. And that's what it seems like. It seems like they're understaffed in the kitchen. because the amount of people there, 2 waiters, 2 waitresses should be enough, and a bartender. Dude, have you had that beer they have, like the Buffalo Wild Wing beer?
I might have tried it a long time ago. I don't know which one it was though.
It's like
they got several.
It's called
they?
no,
just one.
Yeah, it's called. Well, they don't even make it. A brewery makes it for them. Yeah. But it's $3 for a tall glass, and it's called. I think it's called the Wild Herd or Buffalo Herd or something. But it's made by the same people that make Goose Island. It's all right. I mean, it's easy drinking light beer for $3 for a tall one when you're out and about. That's pretty good. Yeah. Going to the bar after this.
Where you going? Where are you trying to go?
My spot. Dude, I just enjoy in my head every time in my head I'm like, if you know, you know. If you know what my spot is, then you know where I'm gonna be at. If you don't know, not gonna tell you. You can after this it'll be too late, but if you really want to know, go on Instagram and I'll let you know. Just message me and I'll tell you where I go all the time. Like 5 days a week. Where on my Instagram, that's where the receipt, it says right there my name when I walk in, and they.
When's the last time you been to Yups, man?
Oh, dude! The last time I scraped up my truck.
Damn,
dude! When did I go to Yups? I was doing karaoke in there. I went in there. I did karaoke.
They do it on Sundays now.
They do karaoke like 5 nights a week, bro.
Oh, do they?
The Mexican dude that who was there working the bar when you went?
It was a black dude.
A black dude? Okay, there's a who was running karaoke?
The DJ. Dang, I think
was it a Mexican dude with glasses? His name is Abel.
Maybe.
His name is Abel. But he works the bar and he runs karaoke 2 nights a week.
Yeah.
And the only beer they have on tap is Coors Banquet. Freaking Yellow Bellies. But they're like $2 on most nights.
That's what I should have got. I was drinking fucking Bud Light that night.
Nah, you should have got those Coors, bro, because it's on draft too. I think when they're not on happy hour or whatever day special, they're like $2.75 or something.
Yeah, because my bill was like $63. But I think what it was.
How much?
$63. But I think I was buying. Well, Kenna got whatever drink she got.
Yeah.
But I think I was buying for
who went? D? D went with you?
I was buying drinks for D and Cassandra.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
that's what happened that one night when we went there.
I didn't know I spent that much until
the next day.
I was at work and I was like, my pocket or my wallet, I have my receipt. And I was like, what is this? I was like, fuck.
That's what I told you that one day when we went to we went to the grand opening over there at Ojos, and then we left there. And we went to Yups.
Oh, you start buying everybody.
And I was like, bro, come on. Because you were ready to go to the house.
Yeah.
You were like, come on, Manolo, just take us to the house. And I was like, Vincent, come on, man, 1 beer. Let's just go get 1 beer. You were like, all right, let's go. And then we're there. And then I know we did like 4 rounds.
Was that on a Friday night?
Yeah, it was. So we did 4 rounds. But at $2 or $3 a beer, that's still only like, even if there were $3, $12, $48.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the tab the next day, $88. I was like, yeah. And that's what I told you. What happened, bro? You were like, you were buying people drinks at the bar.
Yeah, because you left us, man.
No, my bad, bro.
No, it's all good. I'm just saying.
But that's what I do to David that one time. I was like, oh yeah. I told that story on the podcast I did by myself. That crossfaded story.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because David, he seemed fine that night, you know.
He always seems
He's
fine.
like, yeah, I'm good. You know, it's like, okay, all right, dude, bye. Whatever, we left.
Yeah.
And then the next day, remember we had that whole thing with the food in his trailer,
He was trying to make bacon and eggs. And then
stove on and everything.
And then he was trying to make lasagna.
And then he don't remember how to get it. He's like,
oh man, good times.
Yeah. It sucks when you don't remember shit at night, or you know, when you go through. But
my favorite part is
I don't want to remember.
My favorite part is when you're like, when something gives you deja vu, like 2 days later.
Oh, you're like
watching TV and you're like, oh man, that drink looks good. Oh, did I have one of those the other night? And then you remember like having a whiskey and Coke, and you're like, did I order this? And then you just like, I'm not gonna say nothing. They're gonna cut me off, and you just walk away. I remember that one time we were at Main Event for, I don't know what we were there for, but it was you and me when you lived in Waxahachie. We left my mom's for something, and then we all met up at Main Event with there was a gang of us up there. I'll just put it that way. And anyways, there was there's one black dude that was there, and he was like, you were talking to Kenna or whatever, and he's like, hey man, and I was like, hey man. He's like, is that dude named Vincent? And I was like, I don't know. Why? And he was like, no, I think I used to work with him. I don't remember what he said. And I was like, but you're not trying to fight him or nothing, right? He's like, no. I was like, okay, yeah, his name's Vincent. Because I was like, man, I didn't want to be some random dude that you got into with someone. He's like,
shooting in my face.
Is that his name Vincent? That was that same night that I was watching the bar because they just kept putting the drinks up there on the counter. And there was a Miller Lite sitting there, and I was like, all right, man, what time is it? I was like, man, it's like 8:13. If that beer's there in 10 minutes from now, I'm going to go grab it. And I sat there. All right, 8:19. Okay. Yeah. You got 4 minutes, beer. They don't pick you up. And there was no receipt stuck to it or anything. Yeah. So it's just sitting there. And I just casually walked over there, and I was like, oh, you have cups of ice? Okay, cool. I'm going to get one. And walked off.
Remember this shit?
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, a long time ago. Wasn't it like 3 years ago?
Yeah, how much you got left? All right, one more half shot.
All right, let's go.
And then, no, you got to have a chaser. Don't drink the beer.
Well, it's good to be back, man.
It is. It's good to have you back. You know, it's. You kind of feel like a crazy person when you're sitting in this room by yourself and you're screaming and talking. And you're like, wait, what time is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I should probably just go to bed. And I just made a mess on the little table. Fantastic. Cheers.
To the weekend.
Why are you cheersing to a singer? I'm just kidding. Oh.
That tastes good, though.
It does taste good.
Give me some of that, man.
I know.
But what says I probably drink the whole goddamn bottle, dude.
You know how long that bottle's been here? Since Monday. That's
it? Shit's fucking good.
It is good. Damn. It leaves a good taste in your mouth, too.
Yeah. It's not
bro, have you drank Rumple before?
I don't know, man. Probably not.
We're going to get a bottle of Rumple and a bottle of that, and we're going to get all tore up. Our stomachs are going to hurt. It's going to be terrible.
Oh, hell. My stomach weak as fuck, man.
I know it is.
I can't even drink milk.
He's like, I'm borderline lactose intolerant. Energy drinks hurt my stomach sometimes. If I drink coffee, it clears me out. No?
The energy drinks.
Yeah.
Happened. I guess I don't know, my stomach got used to it or what, but the milky like coffee, it just depends. But
I just drink my coffee black. I'm on a green tea kick right now, though. In the mornings, I started drinking man, it's some immune system tea or something. It looks like the word enchilada when you're drunk and looking at it, but it's like inquincenia or something like that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like tea bags or what?
Yeah, tea bag. So I just throw my coffee cup of water in the thing as soon as I get up, and I drop my tea bag in it, and then I go brush my teeth, go to the restroom, get my clothes on, all that jazz in the morning routine, and then right before I walk out the door, I just chug that cup because it's still warm enough. It's really been helping with my throat in the mornings, especially with this cold weather coming and going. Dude, it was cold all day today until the end of the day. And then it was like 45 degrees. And I was like, I gotta take my jacket off, but it's still too cold to wear a t-shirt. All right. We accomplished nothing. We had no topics. We just talked about the most random stuff that...
Just catching up.
Yeah. Basically, this was the catch-up podcast.
I guess till next week, and then Tom Brady going to Super Bowl again.
All right, that's a wrap.